Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the weekly podcast of Why Repent, where we talk about random bullshit and fuck dare disagree. Fuck definitely Alone in the Dog for saying that we're the B show. Goddamn, we're the A show. Ace asshole, I believe. Anyway, I'm your host today, Cole Conscience,
Slow chemical.
and this is the cast of Why Repent. Now, today might be a special show. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to really do yet. But maybe like in the middle, then we'll tell you what's going on. But I pretty much have nothing really to talk about. I pretty much am talked out about everything, and it is what it is. So I don't even have. I've been ranting for the past 4 or 5 days, not on the show. I'm just I'm kind of ranted out. I might pull one deep down inside me. Right now, it's not even like really a rant. Just like whatever the day may brings, man. And it's just fucking. I don't. Jesus Christ, Jesus. Life has been a shambles. Go ahead.
All right, well, I'll take it from here. Since you have nothing right now, what we're gonna do is, we know we don't get many people actually watching during the actual live stream, but a lot of our viewers, mainly all of them, come after the fact, which is cool because even though we're weekly, a lot of times we go off and we might drop a show with MJ from Hate Gang, Clever Kristen, and so we're weekly, but we sometimes give you 2 or 3 hours, and sometimes even more than that, of a podcast. So instead of holding it off till the middle of the show, tonight is the debut of our single. I talked to Cole one maybe like back in the weekend. As I thought about it on Friday, I said, man, we're plugging our album, but it's kind of like somebody plugging that they have a girlfriend. You never see the girlfriend, you don't believe it, you know what I'm saying? So we kept saying how the first singles lighted up and everything, but we hadn't put it out there. So I said, something in my wisdom, quote unquote, I guess I just thought, well, we need to put this thing out here because April 30th is, only 28 days away. So tonight will be the debut. We'll be on SoundCloud. It will be on our Why Repent Tumblr. It will be on our Why Repent blog at blogspot.com. Put it on Twitter.
SoundCloud.
I already said SoundCloud.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, we're on SoundCloud. Wherever you find Why Repent products, it will be there. Also, just put on our SoundCloud, on Slow Chemical SoundCloud, is the full EP of Even Gods Must Die for free. So there you go. But this next one you gotta pay for. Shout out to MJ from Hey Again. He did the cover art. He's not completely finished with it yet, but when that's finished, that will be released immediately. We won't make you wait. We won't plug the girlfriend in that shower. So we got that going on. Also, what else we got going on? Might have a surprise. I don't want to talk about it too much. I got something in the works. Some collaboration stuff with NSF and some other people. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't know how it's going to work out. But just look out for NSF, Never Silver Spoon Fed, next month. We're not just dropping an album. We got some other stuff coming out as well with some other people, other talented independent people. But right now, I won't give too many details because I don't know exactly when we can do it, with me being in the A, Atlanta, and them being where they are. But yeah, check it out at 10:10 third time will be the debut of Light It Up. If you learned our previous show, is produced by Jim Star Pro, with features obviously the NSF, Whole Conscience, Soul Chemical on the vocals, and we actually sampled the voice of Taxaline. So look out for it at 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yep. That's pretty much what's the news. So we're dropping the first single because we haven't pretty much dropped a single from the fucking album. We say we have a single. We do have a fucking single. We're working. It was a break. Goddamn, we just forgot. And everybody like play samples. Goddamn it, shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
So what we'll do is, since I'm sure you'll come up with something for in this show. So I got something. So this past weekend was interesting for me. So I kind of already ranted on now in the show, but I don't have as much hate and disdain now. And technology. So, because I got part of technology that is due to the fact you know, that I'm particular with 30 don't know, it's a spyware program like Norton and things like that. I've always used Norton. I've never been fond of McAfee because before the situation happened. But anyways, the plan was to run out and then take it off and have Norton put on it. Because my plan. And the only reason why I kept the McAfee on is because we had a situation with my aunt's desktop where McAfee somehow got on the computer, and then Norton got on, and it made the computer so slow you could barely use it. So, next thing you know, the first week I got the computer, it's working perfectly. Like I'm happy. Now, mind you, I've only used my computer for school, for our podcast. I don't go on the website. I don't go on like websites I normally go on with it. I use my cell phone for that. So after the first week, I noticed it starts getting slow. So I tell my aunt, I'm like, hey, something's not right. Like it's really slow now. And so I let it go. I stopped messing with the computer for a couple of days. Then Saturday I get on the computer and it's really slow. So then my aunt says, you need to contact McAfee right now. So I do that. So I get in contact with one of their tech support people. And
tech support.
And next thing you know, we're going through all this stuff, and she's showing me all these things that I've supposedly downloaded. I'm like, hold on a second. One thing I've downloaded on here is Kendrick Lamar's album, NWA's album, and that was me doing it from Dropbox. Everybody uses Dropbox. So if Dropbox is this corrupt, that means, first of all, Verizon, AT&T, no one should be plugging it because it's that, bad.
Fucking
you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
exactly. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, there's no way this is possible. So 803 infected files were on my computer. Mind you, I had the computer for 2 weeks. I had gone most of the second week without using it. Because I didn't need to use it. So she's telling me, well, for the low price of $179, $299, or $399,
fucking
we
jazz
can.
hands.
And they don't say we can fix this. So I said, but why so much? Shouldn't I be covered for the first 30 days? Well, you've infected this computer so much, it's just so bad.
So unusable now.
Exactly. So I tell her, I'm like, look here, I don't have it. I don't have it. And one thing I told Alone in the Dark this, I said, yeah, I do have something, but I'm not gonna tell people I have it because they could smell when you have it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what I'm saying? I told her I didn't have it. So all of a sudden she said, well, let me talk to my manager. Well, she went down to $99.99. I said, I still don't have that, man. For a one-time fix, all right, he never does this. $79.99. So my aunt looks at me and says, maybe we should just do it. I said, if they're going down this low, it's because they're trying to get me to sign up with McAfee right now because my subscription ends in April, at the beginning of April. I said, I think this is a ploy. I don't have it, ma'am.
Right.
I don't have it. Then she says, fine, $25. How do you go from $3.99, $2.99, $179, $99, $79, $20? No company will survive like that. That defeats the whole monetary system.
I'm not sure I'm not sure what type of math they're using, but I'm pretty sure they're just going down as they go. Exactly. So here's the funny thing about it. I asked, hey, how much is it if I just put the McAfee on it all together? Oh, that's just for a low price of $39.99. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, so hold on a second. I said, ma'am, I think this is a ploy. Did you guys just want me to sign up? I said, now, if you guys
were protecting my computer like this was supposed to, this wouldn't have happened. How do these 803 files get put on here? I downloaded my music from my Dropbox. I've downloaded music on my Dropbox from my aunt's computer plenty of times. Never happened. Why all of a sudden is it happening now? Well, it's so technical. It's hard to explain. Don't give me that doctor crap. You're not that smart. No one is that smart. So sit here and be like, oh, it's so technical. I'm so sorry. It's so technical. No. So I said, man, this is a ploy. So my aunt said, I told my aunt, I said, we're not doing this. I said, I'm just gonna take the computer back, and I ended up typing that. I said, I'm just taking the computer back. I'm getting my money back. This is a sham. You should be ashamed of yourself. And so, as I'm saying that, my aunt said, no, let's just call Norton. So she calls Norton, gets somebody on the phone with Norton. I said, well, how do I get this lady off my computer so I can let you into my system? She said, oh, just click the X and get her out of the session. So I go to click the X, and because she's still in my system, she moves the X down to no. Instead of confirming that I'm ending the session, she goes from, I click X, she's like, no, and she puts no. She does it like 2 or 3 times. And finally, I was fast enough to click X and click yes and get her out of my system. So this happens at exactly 8:20 p.m. when I finally let Norton get into my system. The whole time I'm updating cold conscious, I'm like, man, these fools tore my computer up. So I go through, and I'm on the phone, and I'm with Norton, and the lady's in my system. It took this lady till midnight, from 8:20 till midnight, to get all the corruption that McAfee did on my computer. And yes, they did it on purpose, because there's no way I have a computer for 2 weeks, and I'm supposed to be protected for 30 days, and I'm not protected. 803 files get on. I remember I was downloading Google Chrome on my thing, and it said, well, this file may not be safe. And I said, well, isn't it your job to make it safe? I've never heard anybody saying, well, you know, it is my job to bring you food, but, you know, it might not be safe. Hold on a second. Make sure it's safe. What do you mean it's not safe? What are you going to do, put a nuclear bomb in my spaghetti?
Yeah.
Like, but here's my thing, though. If that means you're not doing your job properly.
Right.
See, if they were smarter, what they would have done was, let's say if I would let the subscription go off and I wouldn't have Norton on there, the following day they should have corrupted my computer. If that's what they were going to do, because it took her till midnight to take everything off. Now my computer's working wonderfully, everything's off, boom, boom, right? But I say all to say this, McAfee, you see this? You see this? All there, all there, because you should be ashamed of yourself. Only thing you had to do is come out and say, look here, we really employ, we encourage you to go ahead and just get the $39.99. I was actually going to get it instead of putting the hassle of Norton on there. But now I will never use you. I implore everybody, do not use them. They are frauds. They are faker than a $3 bill. They don't deserve your money. These people corrupted my computer in a week with 803 files. I'd never even heard of them. There's one thing called Zipline, and the lady from Norton clicked on it. You know what this file had in it? Absolutely nothing. It was just a corrupt file. It had nothing to do with my download of Kendrick Lamar's album or my NWA album. Nothing. So how does this Zipline get on here? And then I asked her, I said, how does this get on here? She said it was when you downloaded the McAfee on here, it came with that. So it means McAfee's not even safe. McAfee, hey. See this? Hey, there you go. McAfee, that's what you do. That's what you can do. Because at the end of the day, yeah, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
Pretty much go fuck yourselves, what you're trying to say here.
No, matter of fact, no, you can't even do that. You don't even deserve to touch yourself. That's how bad it is. You don't even deserve that. I thought I was over it, but I guess I'm getting a little more heated. I'm sweating right now because I'm a little angry about this, because this is foolishness. This is foolishness. This should not be going on. Like, as hard as you struggle for your money, if I make $1, somebody trying to take $2 from me. I paid good money for this computer. Why should I have to endure somebody corrupting it in 2 weeks? I had a computer for 5 years. My first laptop I ever had for 5 years. Only had Norton on it for 30 days. It took it 5 years for it to go out because I didn't do the right things. How in 2 weeks I have a brand new computer and it's corrupted with 803 files, and you tell me, man, it's just the way it is. You know, whenever you get a new computer, that's just the way it is. So okay, I bring you your food, a big venom hawk spits in it. That's just the way that comes, you know. The pork chop has the white gravy with the hawk in it. No, that's just bad customer service. You should be ashamed of yourself. And anybody that uses it, leave.
It if you pay attention, if you ever started paying attention from Dare to Degree, you know that probably is a true fucking story. You know, not really gonna go into context, but you know, if you've been watching us for Dare to Degree since day one, then you know it's not a fucking joke. Yeah, man.
Oh,
he told me about the situation. I was just go ahead.
No, go ahead, tell him. No.
Yeah, he told me about the situation a while ago. I'm like, what the fuck? He recently just bought that computer, maybe not even a month ago.
No, it hasn't been a month.
For this show specifically, because, you know, he had trouble off his phone and shit like that. That way me and him could even set up the podcast. And have 140-something fucking... I know what it is. It's that To Pimp a Butterfly. That's what it is. That motherfucker is corrupting motherfuckers out here, man. You downloaded NWA and To Pimp a Butterfly. That's what's going on. That's why your computer's corrupted. It's corrupting motherfuckers all over the place. You have a black computer or a white computer?
I guess a black one.
There you go. Corrupting black minds. There you go. Corrupting black hardware. That's what's on. That's why you probably had them fucking viruses. Being honest.
I mean,
more than likely why you had the viruses. More than likely.
And you know what? That could be it. But here's my thing. What you want? I could put some Public Enemy on here if you really want to get down to it. But you're gonna tell me. This is like I've been in a lot of hospitals because I've had health issues recently. But tell me this. Just tell me this. That's like a doctor saying, "Dang, homie, I don't know what to tell you. It's so technical. You're just gonna die. I can't help you. It's just that technical." She gonna tell me.
It's that technical.
Yeah, she gonna tell me it's just that technical. It's hard to explain. I can't even explain it. It's so technical. Shame on you. You shouldn't even touch yourself because you don't deserve it.
Yeah, that's the whole point of tech support. It's to support me to understand this technology, motherfucker. Obviously, they're not doing a good fucking job.
No, they're doing a horrible job, man. Anybody that uses them, they need to get away from them. And trust me, man, it's not worth it. They're just cruddy, man. They're dirty. And the funny thing is, they would have gotten my money. I know a lot of people say that after the fact, but no, my aunt even said, "Hey, you want to just use them since they're on the computer?" I said, "Yeah, we don't need to go through the hassle." And you know what? I'll go through the hassle from now on. Anytime I see McAfee, I'm going to run like I see the plague, because they don't deserve it.
The plague or black women, so, you know, I just...
Well, mainly on, yeah, there you go.
I mean, if we're being quite honest about it, you know, let's be honest, you know. Not that I hate black women or anything like that. I do, but I don't. Okay? Just fucking ridiculous. I'm just being honest. I'm about to damn, that's what's pretty terrible. I know I see you sweating. You had to take your drink of water.
Yeah,
that's pretty much fucking fuck them.
And the funny thing is, I was coming on the show. I was just coming on to be calm, promote the album, promote the single. I'm excited. Things are moving. You know, got the Never Silver Spoon thing going on. We got shout out to Big Mike. You know what I'm saying? Big MJ from the Hate Gang doing the artwork for us. You know, I mean, just whatever the day may bring, man. It's like whatever the day may bring.
Goddamn. Whatever the day may bring. Yeah, I know, man. You would think that with our album coming out in no less than maybe 3 weeks now? Not mistaken.
Yeah, about 3 weeks. Yeah.
No less than 3 weeks. You would think that with the album coming out in no less than 3 weeks, our single dropping today, that we wouldn't be as angry as we are. But no, we're always fucking angry. That's why we make great fucking music, to let go of this anger. Light Skin Hole coming soon. We're gonna make that a fucking song, whether you like it or not. It might be an album cut, but I'll be goddamn. I will not leave this earth until we make a fucking song called Light Skin Hole. And Jonathan Esther has to be on it. He has to. It has to be from the actual black people perspective and the actual light skin hole's perspective. And he's the closest light skin hole I can think of. He has to be doing it. He has to fucking to explain this shit. Now you got me ranting a little bit. I'm gonna explain to you what's going on, okay? As I always say, my life is in shambles. You not with the album coming out, and we're probably very close to fucking living the fucking dream soon with this album coming out, because people calling it once again our best fucking work. You know, Slow Chemical's best work, my best work, and I only been in the studio for about 2 times, so I have a lot of work ahead of me. But for Slow Chemical, he's been in the studio always a lot more than me. Some people call it his best work. This album by far is probably gonna put us on, more than likely. This is gonna be the fucking, I'm not gonna say the make it or break it album, But this album is kind of like we're throwing it all in. We're throwing it all in, and we're getting nothing but good reviews. You know, a little shitty reviews here and there, but I haven't heard that, hey, this is flat right terrible yet. So, until we hear that, you know, with all these shits, you think we would be a lot happier, but we're fucking not because we're angry black men, okay? This is why we're never happy. I'm going to inform you guys about whatever the day may fucking brings. I'm not texting the bitch any goddamn more. I wasn't trying to call her a bitch, but I'm not texting the motherfucker any goddamn more. Why? Because I text her to go out. This was Sunday, WrestleMania Sunday. I'm enjoying myself. Fucking WrestleMania. It's Sunday. I had Saturday and Sunday off because I requested all because I know my job's going to try to bend me over and put the tip in. I'm happy. I'm fucking happy. Okay? WrestleMania, Brock and Roman Reigns, Suplex City, bitch. I'm happy. Happy as a motherfucker. I finally get the courage. You know what? It's time to fucking end this shit. Okay? I kind of asked her out, but I didn't actually ask her out. It's time to end this shit. So, I finally go. I get the courage. I'm at WrestleMania, and I hadn't even had no alcohol, but I had fucking liquid courage. I'm around my friends. I wasn't telling them about, but you know, once you're around your friends, you're like, man, fuck it. What's the worst thing that happen? You know, at the end of the day, I still have my homies, right? Right? And I know she's going to say yes, right? Boy, was I wrong. Okay, let me tell you about this motherfucker. I asked her to go out maybe around 1 p.m. and like maybe around 1 or 3. I think it's around, I was leaving out the house around that time. Around 3 o'clock in the p.m. WrestleMania starts at 7. I text her, hey, listen, I wasn't too clear time, but I'm going to get 100% clear time. That way there is no confusion between me and you, okay? What I'm trying to say is I want to go out. I'm not sure what you're doing this weekend, but whatever you're doing, I would love to go out with you, right? That's something that a guy would say, right? Right? I would love to go out with you, okay? Man, let me tell you what she says. First thing, you always know there's something wrong when somebody goes, like a date. What the fuck does that mean? If I'm asking you out when I say I would love to go, no, I'm going as the gay friend. I'm going to fucking put on makeup, mascara. Of course, like a fucking date. The fuck do you mean like a date? Of course, it's a fucking date. Yes. So I'm like, okay. I text back. Well, she gave me the here's the text message said, and I quote, is this a date? Question mark, LOL. End quote. That's what the text message actually fucking said. Right there's a red flag. Oh shit, what the fuck is she about to say? Well, she's gonna say no. You know what? Fuck it. I asked. She had no other choice but to fucking respect me. So I'm like, yes, it is a date. She was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of dealing with somebody right now. Oh. So after all that wasting my time, after all those compliments and shit like that, and I know just girls out there just like, you know, well, she might be just being nice, giving you compliments. Fuck that. She might have been being nice. But the fact that she got my number on the day, it's not like I got her number. She got mine. I'm not trying to sound like that type of guy, but you want something if you got my number. You understand what I'm saying? You obviously wanted fucking something. So I finally ask her out and she gives me that. Oh, I'm kind of dealing with somebody right now. Okay, fuck it. I'm not going to text this bitch anymore. Fuck it. Oh, I was already, what said that? Paula Deen. After that, fucking Paula Deen. Paula Deen just crossed my mind. Paula Deen. Which is not single. I mean, not single, but it's on the goddamn album. Keep a lookout for that. It's one of my favorite songs. It should have been a goddamn single. It might be a single lady. You never know. Anyway. I was like, fucking, I'm on my Paula Deen shit, man. Nothing but white girls and Mexicans at this point. You know, nothing but fucking and fucking quesadillas. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I'm done with fried chicken. I'm done with it. I'm done with fried chicken and grape Kool-Aid. Okay? So I don't text. I'm like, okay, well, it's all good. It is what it is. She's like, sorry. Yeah, fuck you. Okay? Now, now, fucking Wednesday, right? Yesterday, I was on Dare Disagree. A lot of you may know, because I went out with my cousin, which I didn't know I was gonna go. I didn't know I was gonna go out with him on Wednesday. I didn't know when you're 21, apparently, fucking drink days every day. Didn't know. He was like, hey, come from work
and come over my house. I did. Next thing you know, we're at a bar. So pretty much, we're at this bar, and you know, fucking, I wasn't really trying to get any drinks. I was just hungry as hell, trying to eat all day. So you know, what, somebody watching the damn show? Or?
MJ, he watching the show. This man said, "Tell Cold Conscious to hit old girl with sweet chin music."
Jesus Christ, man! Listen, I'm tired. Tell him, man. Listen, MJ from the Hate Game. Shout out to the Hate Game, man. Tired of being goddamn Shawn Michaels. I'm tired of carrying this shit. Okay, tired of being Shawn Michaels. Why can't she be Shawn Michaels? Keep gotta be Santino Marella. Fucking ridiculous. I always gotta be goddamn Shawn Michaels carrying shit. I'm tired of carrying the goddamn man. Goddamn it, be the Rock and let's carry the match together. So we go out to the bar. Now, you know, I wasn't planning on drinking, but you know, of course, you know, you're at the bar, you're probably gonna take a shot or two.
Oh god.
One shot, fucking one shot turns into 2 shots, turns into 3 shots, turns into fucking Sprite vodka, turns into a pretty tipsy night, and fucking wins. Okay, he grabs my phone, he sees the text message. He's like, "What's going on with this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, let me explain that to you. If you can't see from the text message anyway, she's talking to somebody." Now he made a good point. I told Slow Conger earlier today. She says she's dealing with somebody, but doesn't. I would be stupid because I'm not going to show a picture of her obviously on the show. I probably never will. But for people who've seen her, she's pretty. She's definitely pretty. So you'd be crazy. She's not talking to somebody. But you're right. I'm not ever. You know, once that happened, I'm like, well, how to fucking work? I just don't have that goddamn energy, okay? I don't have the energy. I'm 21 years old. I'm going to the bar. I don't have the energy to keep throwing my head against the wall to keep getting hit with a steel chair. I'm not fucking Maven. I don't want to keep getting hit with steel chairs. You ever heard that name with a little fucking Maven was known for fucking steel chair shots, man. That's all he did. Anyway, I'm not fucking Maven. I'm not gonna keep smashing my head against the wall for fucking cheap throws and shit. I'm not gonna keep texting her. He was like, "Well, listen, just text her today." I'm like, "Okay, you know what? Just go get everything that I said I was going to do. I was just going to talk to her. I was going to just give her the, hey, how you doing? And see you later. I don't get one of those and go straight to my Mexican. But, you know, fucking, he was like, text her. You know, I showed that picture. He's like, yeah, she looks good. Text her. I'm like, okay, fuck. I'm texting her. Now, this is actually liquid courage right here. I had a little bit of drinks in me. This is actually liquid courage right here. You know, I'm feeling the fucking breeze in the bar. There is no breeze in the bar. I was feeling pretty goddamn right. I wasn't bad, but I was right. Okay? That's all you need to know. Anyway, I how you doing? We get to immediately. Cousin takes my phone and he begins to text her. Now, what he texted her, and I want to quote this too, so I'm gonna go to my text message and tell you what the fuck he said. Because this shit right here, okay. So, here's what I got. She asked me, what am I doing at the time? I'm like, well, I'm out at the bar. She was like, you always out drinking. Yes. I was like, once you hit 21, you'll see, laugh out loud, I didn't know, my cousin just took me. So, my cousin takes over. At this point, this is all my cousin. It's not my text message anymore. It's not even my phone anymore. I'm not sure why I have it. It's a stolen phone, so all I'm concerned. He texts my phone. So, what are you doing tomorrow? This is 2 days later after I already got the, I'm talking to somebody, right? So I'm at this point, it looks like I don't fucking listen. Which I can understand, it looks like I don't fucking listen. She was like, laugh out loud, nothing, working, what about you? What time do you work? I'm going to the mall to pick up some things. What do you want from the mall? She was like, she goes to work at 5, but she's probably still at work right now. And she said, and everything, LOL. Here's where it gets fucking fucked up, okay? Oh, okay, what's your suit size? I seen some Vans you would probably like, LOL. The bitch wears Converses. I know she doesn't wear fucking Vans. So, what's for breakfast tomorrow? Heard the spot had Captain Crunch French toast, and we need to hit it up, okay? At this point, I'm already shitting myself. I'm like, why? the day is not bringing this. Why are you doing this? She is not gonna fucking, okay? Now, he's sitting there, she's like, what the hell, Captain Crunch and French Toast? He fucking sends a picture of like these pancakes and shit. It has like syrup on it and like strawberries and all that shit that makes it look good, but it probably tastes like shit. He sends her this picture, and the first thing she replies to me is, "It looks soggy." That's another goddamn quotable. It looks soggy. Now at that point, you probably just give it up because she's not feeling what. I had to show you my hairline to show you how mad I am. The in my head. This is how fucking mad I am right now. My hairline's being pushed back as I speak. As I speak. You see all these lines on my head? These are stress lines. That's what Triple H has in my life. These are nothing but stress. A line for each stress that I fucking have. And that's like 3 lines right there. And it's always stressing. It looks soggy. At that point, you kind of don't text the whole back after that. He texts back, laugh out loud. That's what I said until I had it. If you know have an iPhone, you have emojis, you use them. The fucking praise hands, the hallelujah, those hands. You sent about 5 of them motherfuckers. She read the text today at 8 o'clock sharp, 8 a.m. sharp, and had to text me. Now I haven't seen it in about 3 days. I'm gonna go to fucking work tomorrow, and I'm probably going. Actually, I haven't seen it at work for 4 days actually. Today will be the 4th. Haven't seen it since, and I'm probably going tomorrow. I'm probably gonna put my head in the fucking in my hoodie and pretend like I'm not even Mike. You know, not cold conscious. Pretend like I'm not even fucking Mike. Okay, I know exactly what I said. It's just, man, fucking. That's the last thing. That's the last thing I'm gonna fucking do because I don't have the time to be chasing anybody. And she's just making my life a living fucking hell. Not even a living hell. I'm not gonna say a living hell, but she's just giving me quotables after quotables. It looks soggy. So every time I just see some fucking wet ass vagina, I'll be like, oh, that looks soggy. Let's start doing. What's that? I don't know what it is. Soggy though. That's what I'm saying, man. Everything looks soggy. That's the drop today. Oh, it looks soggy. It's gonna be soggy as shit when we drop it. The fuck? It looks soggy. And mind you, the shit didn't look that appetizing. I mean, it looked good, but I looked it. That's how mad I am. Burn the black out of me. It looked good, but if a girl sees this shit and she sees the fucking, she's flattered like, oh, I'm so fucking flattered that you sent me pancakes, shit like that. It looks great. Let's go out. It's something different. I'm from fucking Owens Mills. And me, I probably never had shit like this before. Let's fucking go out. But no. That's what I get. You know what? Fuck it. Light-skinned hoe is what it is. Single coming out whenever. Light-skinned hoe. Keep a lookout for it. Because I'm done. Paula Dean.
All right. So, here's the thing.
Paula Dean.
Soggy. All right. Well, here's the thing. All right. So, as your cousin said, I do agree with him. She does want something from you. I've already said what I think she wants. It's one of those things also where it's like, the problem is, the guy she's dealing with now, she might like him in aspects of he might be the particular look she wants, like that everybody has that imagination of what they want. And I think Bubba Sparks said it best. Let's be honest, we'll never date a model. You know what I'm saying? But we all have that vision of what we want in our head is that model. So the guy
basically a trophy dude. Somebody who probably has washboard abs and somebody who like you can show your friends and they'd be like, oh girl, he's fine, quote unquote.
Exactly. Right. You're absolutely right. That's the best way to put it. Thank you. So she has that guy. But because she has that guy, the guy could be, dumb. He could be very dry. I think that's usually where it comes out because, as I told you before, like, you're a funny person. So, in the day, he has to be really dry. So, it's one of those things where it's kind of like, with him, it's kind of like, well, I could walk around with him. But as far as talking to him, it's kind of like, I'm not trying to, why not? It's like really asking, a mentally challenged person for stock tips. Why would you do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, not to be rude, but I mean, you wouldn't do that though. You know, like you would talk to them how it is. So it's one of those things. Like that's what happens when you get these model type of girls or guys where like they look good, but at the same time like you try to talk to them and have a normal conversation, and you might say a word that's not even a big word. You might just say something like, "Hey man, can you believe the foolishness?" He's like, "Oh, yo, what does that mean?" You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of like, you never heard that before? Nah, I never heard that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of those things where they come off as really dry because you can't talk to them. And she likes the fact that you can talk to her. Now, here's the problem now. You can talk to her, but you're going to have to, as I said earlier, you're going to have to work double time in order to get what you want, because the problem is he's probably already getting whatever, you know, and she just doesn't want to probably feel like a quote unquote, you know, a whore or whatever. So she's like, I don't want to be the one to talk to two guys, and I don't want to be that girl. But technically, she's already being that girl because she's already getting attention from one guy, but pretty much begging and pleading, "Oh please, give me attention." You know what I'm saying? She's sniffing out attention for you. So it's one of those things where it's just like, she's already being that type of person. Does that make you a bad person? No. I mean, here's the thing. I learned this a while ago. There's a difference between criminals and bad guys. Bad guys are the murderers, rapists that go around doing things for no reason. They just do it because they're just sociopaths. A criminal could be your everyday guy. You could have access to prescription pills at your job, and you could just take them and make a profit off it. You're technically a criminal. Does it mean you're a bad person? No, it just means you're a criminal. You're doing what you gotta do for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where she might not be a whore. She might not be giving this guy anything. But the fact that she's begging, because she's begging you for attention. Every time you and I speak, she's like, "Come on, why aren't you talking to me? Who?" Having like an auntie moment. You know what I'm saying? But then she's like, but then when you try to give her other type of attention, she's kind of like, "Well, you know," and that's why I said, look here. At the end of the day, she's not going anywhere. But I wouldn't put all my cards in that. So no. If you're interested in finding somebody to do whatever with, I would do that. But she would definitely be kept on the back. She would be so far on the back burner that when you cut the oven on, she can't even get hot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how far the back burner should even be. God, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's really far on the back burner. Won't it be cooked? Be the undercooking shit.
You know what I'm saying? And MJ is so stupid. He says, "Say vagina looks like salmon sandwiches." That sounds absolutely horrible. And that sounds deplorable, and that's just disgusting. That's worse than soggy.
It's soggy.
There you go. That's worse than soggy. Jesus Christ. I'm not checking my phone the rest of this show. Because that's just, that went over. That went over.
God, shout out to Hate Gang. The ignorance. We just love that ignorance shit. We love it. We just love that ignorant shit, man. We just love that shit. That shit's just so fucking ignorant, man. But listen.
So, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Jesus
Christ. He probably is fucking terrible for conversation, because I'm not gonna say she's terrible for conversation, but sometimes she could be very fucking dry, like fucking watching paint dry. Come on, that type of dry.
And as you said, she is Santino Marella. This is a wrestling analogy, but you are Shawn Michaels. You have to make movement around her, so she's probably good at like going with your movement. But as far as like her starting a conversation, if she starts a conversation, it's probably gonna be one that you have no interest in at all.
Yeah, and usually, I'm not gonna say it's not, but usually it's the basic, what are you doing for the weekend and shit like that. When I'm always the type of guy, because I found that she like looking at girls' asses. I'm like, shit, so do I. National pastime. Who would have thought?
National pastime.
Pimp a Butterfly, ladies and gentlemen. Go pick up that album from Kendrick Lamar. Anyway. That's what that had to do with anything, but yeah.
No, it didn't have to do with it.
Yeah, but I wanted to plug my man's album. Kendrick Lamar, shouts out to you. Pimp Butterfly. Anyway, you're absolutely right, man. It's one of the things. I'm the type, like I said, I seen guys around my fucking job who try to put on the swag shit, the fucking compliment her on her nails and compliment her on her hair, her eyeliner, and all this, and her accent, and blah, blah, blah. Once I found she like looking at girls' asses, I'm just like, hold up, time out. I'm gonna let you finish. But you see that girl's ass down there? And that's what usually, because at the end of the day, these guys would throw that stuff against the fucking wall and throw that stuff against the wall all fucking day. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say she would, she would end up, usually before she leaves, end up talking to me. usually, end up fucking, resting on me, laying on me, usually at the end of the fucking day. Because we'd be fucking talking, I'll see a girl's ass and I'll be like, damn, look at that ass. She'd be like, oh, it's not that fat. And then you have a fucking girl walk past, you'd be like, my bad, that ass is fat. I'm like, I know, it's like fucking HD television. That shit's like fucking 3D. You gotta see that shit. I put the glasses on to see that motherfucker. That's what it is. It's like I just love them fucking. Let's get off topic a little bit. I just love fucking asses that you just be like, man, that's a fat ass. And people are like, oh no, it's not. Then they get close to you and just fucking smack you in the face like that shit's just 3D, man. 3D ass. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. I was just gonna quote what I told you. What I told Lorna Dark. I said, man, but that one girl I told you, man, it was so dumb. I forgot my mom's name. I was just sitting there like, no,
yeah, it just fucking. It definitely knocked some IQ points off you. I mean, I've seen girls in school when I was in college all the fucking time. I'm still in college, not this semester, but I'm still in, But it's like when you go to college, you see college, you see these girls around. You have a 3.0 when you go in, your shit drops down to like a 1.0. Well, a lot of motherfuckers fail because that's why a lot of motherfuckers fail because there's too much ass around. I'm kind of glad I didn't go to university right off the bat because I don't think I'd be able to fucking handle it. I probably would have failed out of the university. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I started failing in community college. I just spent all my time partying at Towson. All the goddamn time. I knew more people at Towson than I did my actual school that I went to. That's how much, it was just so much ass and so much fun. Now that I almost fucking failed on my classes my first semester. It's ridiculous. If I went to fucking Howard University or something like that, especially in D.C., Chocolate City, my lord.
You won't hear the funny thing. My mom used to work at in Howard, and she was in like the office. I would always drop her. I would always drop her off. It was a temporary position. She was just there helping a friend out, and I remember she started. I think she worked there for she worked there for a full year, a full school year, and when it came around this time, and that's when the clothes start coming off of females. I remember I dropped her off, and she said, "Hey, just come in, and I want you to see something. I want you to talk about something." So she showed me like her working space and stuff. And as I leaving out, she's walking me out. This one girl had on absolutely nothing. Like we put it like this. I have a really good imagination. With what she had on, there's nothing to imagine. Kanye.
Yeah, you already seen it naked, so.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like there's nothing to my imagination. And I remember my mom stopped and looked at me and she said, "How do the professors focus?" She was like, "Because that's a distraction to me, and I don't find that attractive." But she was like, "That's just disturbing." And then the more and more we walked outside, the more I'm just looking. I'm kind of like, I mean, it's March and it's technically spring now, but they were wearing nothing. I was like, yeah, I don't know how they focus either. I said, I guess that's just the way it is, I guess it's salmon sandwiches. I don't know.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, my lord. That is just fucking soggy as fuck. God damn.
Yeah. If I ever hear anybody describe a female like salmon sandwiches or soggy, I don't even want to be her friend. I don't want to get to know her first name. I have no interest. Matter of fact, the conversation that we might be in, it could be you and me talking on the phone. What I'm going to do is immediately say, look here, you cool, man, but I got to go. I can't have this conversation with you anymore.
When you fuck a lot of black girls, man, sometimes, listen, have black girls sometimes. What?
It's not just black girls though. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, that's all I can really speak of, man. Sometimes you just get fucking black girls that fucking vaginas look like fucking beef jerky, man, and it's so fucking terrible. It's just so dry. It's all fucking cut. It smells like fucking dried beef. It's fucking terrible, man. Just fucking dried beef jerky, man. That's what it smells like. It's just fucking ridiculous. It's like, god damn. That's why I'm really not really into beef jerky like that, man. I had one girl, she was just fucking stupid, and that shit just looked like fucking grated mozzarella, man. It was just fucking grated fucking mozzarella, fucking mozzarella melted on fucking beef jerky. That's what that shit looked like. I was just like, what the fuck? It was all puffy and swollen, and I was just like, I'm not even gonna put my finger in there because I feel like if I put my finger in there, the fucking baby that you have in your stomach might bite me.
Here's the thing. Let me say this, and on this one I have to defend Black One, unfortunately, because dude, I don't know what you've been doing with yourself. but no, I have never had that experience before. Dude, no, I don't know what breed you're doing. That's whatever that is. If you see it walking down the street, you need to run. You need to get away from it, because I've never heard of beef jerky, mozzarella. No, dude, that ain't the way.
It's just fucking grated cheese, man. Like, I always wanted that. That's why this is just confessions right here. That's why I would probably never do. This is why I would probably never do a pregnant girl. Because I always feel like if I'm fucking you, that the baby inside you might grab me. And what do I do then? What do I do when you? What do I do? What do I do when your fucking son grabs me? And he's a little closer. Your son might be gay already before he comes out because he's grabbing shit that he's not supposed to be grabbing. I don't know. I feel like it would just poke it and just kill the baby. I don't know, man. I always had problems with that. You know, if my girl becomes pregnant, I probably won't have sex with her at all. It's nothing personal. It's just that I don't want to be poking nobody, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You want to hear the funny thing? There's a whole universe that have fetishes for that. Actually, it was a person I knew from back in the day. Like I'm old, but a while ago. And I remember one day me and somebody was going through his collection. He had this huge DVD collection of wrestling stuff. So we're going through his DVDs, whatever. And so he slipped up, and I guess he mixed one with the other, whatever. It doesn't matter. Next thing you know, it's like pregnant porn. And so I kind of just sitting there. I mean, it was the most awkward 30 seconds of my life, because we're sitting there, we both look at each other like. And I finally say, dude, we never speak of this. Like, we don't even know about this. And we put it back where it is. And he eventually noticed it that day, and he said, hey, did you guys go through the DVDs and get what you needed? And I was like, nah, I ain't get it, home. You know, I'm waiting for you to come down. I like touching other people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he knew we were lying, you know, but there's the more and more people I talk to. And a lot of times when I used to work with pregnant women, like in the restaurant business, there would be guys that would leave their numbers and say, look here, I lick toes, I'm a pregnant woman, I do this. I mean, it's a whole universe that loves doing that, you know, and apparently it's a big thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I've done that before, but I mean, it wasn't anything I wanted to do. I did it because here's the thing, I did it because I have a problem. Let's just be honest.
I mean
that's all came out.
This is what happens, you know. Dirty man indeed.
But trust me, I didn't. Well, here's the thing though. It's kind of like what I always say about Vicky Guerrero. I would do it only if no one finds out. Like if there's a chance of anybody ever finding out, then that cuts it off. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact I can say that on air now because no one's ever gonna know who it is. You know, so it's one of those things. So I can say it now, but this happened 4 years ago, and I didn't tell anybody. There's a lot of things. I mean, here's the funny thing about it, though. I remember one time me and Jonathan S. were talking, and he was telling me how he did a bigger woman. And this is not going to come out right at all. I know it's not. But I've never done a bigger woman before because I don't even know how would you go about that? I mean, I know they have normal woman parts, but I mean, I don't know.
I feel like, well, first of all, Jonathan Astor is African. So, obviously that's why he likes fucking huge mamma jammas and shit like that. The fact that he have his wife now is really, you know, he probably trying to fatten her up in some shape or form, I'm pretty sure. Keep feeding the rice and shit. Here. So that's one thing. We all know Africans are chubby chasers because the African Nigerian lives across the street. His fucking wife weighs about all of a good 2 metric tons. So yeah, I don't know what it is about that. I guess more question for the pusher. I feel like it's just one of the things you just had to lift a fold and just put it in wherever. And wherever you find the fold, just keep going until you get off. You might be fucking her knee, but if you lift it up right, it's probably some good pussy under there. You never know. You fucking just slide. You gotta slide the fold up, slide it over some. I feel like it's like an Rubik's Cube. You know how you try to find the fucking Rubik's Cube? You kind of trying to just fold and trying to find the shit that match. I feel like it's like that. Fucking fucking. fucking no, what's that shit that when you put the shit on the timer and the shit pops up?
Toaster.
Fucking toaster. Yeah, I feel like it's like that. You gotta find the right slot. You know, you always just stuff it in one slot. It might go in, but hey, as long as you get all this, you gotta find. It's hella folds. I feel like, you know.
I actually did not know that is that a true story? Are Africans actually chubby chasers? I didn't know that.
Every African who I've seen usually has a big ass wife. I mean, let's be honest. Can we be honest? You've been to Jonathan Esther's family reunions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen the wives that they fucking have? No disrespect to their wives and everything, but their wives are fucking built like fucking 18-wheelers, man. It really, they're fucking wild, and they just oh my god, they just butt ugly. They just got big noses, fucking just huge, and they pop out like fucking 18 babies, man. Let's be honest, his uncle's wife, I'm gonna be ignorant. His uncle's wife is not the best looking, bruh. His uncle's wife is like, she's one of them people that, man, she has about 3 kids. I feel like now she doesn't even know if she's pregnant or not. It just fucking falls out like, oh, we got another one. I don't know, man. It's fucking terrible. I don't know. I think Africans are indeed chubby chasers. It seems that way because usually all of them are just fucking built bigger than this fucking bed, man. I don't understand.
Let me stop you for a second. MJ chimes in. He says it's a lot of tuck and rolls, and it's like rolling dough for pizza. Stop texting me. Between you two, I'm done.
Fucking rolling dough for pizzas. This motherfucker look like Papa John's. Motherfucker, Angie, what you about to get into, man? I'm about to go to work. About to go to work. I'm pretty sure you fucking a fat lady all the time. You probably could fucking hand toss the shit out of a pizza. Fucking every time I go on to Papa John's, I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, you fucking fat woman. Good, I want him to toss my pizza. Thank you. He probably tossed the shit out of that motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
I'm done. Oh, God. But I will say this, though. Jeez. Okay. But Jonathan Esther's mom is in great shape, though. Like, that's the funny thing about it. She's not. I don't consider her Americanized at all. But she's in great shape, and she makes sure she stays in good shape. But like Danielle's in good shape too.
But.
Okay.
To my defense, and I love my uncle and everything, but Dad, come on now.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know what to tell you, and I haven't seen none of
No, you're right. Right.
I haven't seen none of Danielle guys, but you know,
the guys have been pretty boys. The guys have been they've been pretty boys. They haven't been like. Well, Jonathan Esther is recently got out of shape. But I mean, every guy she's ever been with that I've seen, or she's introduced me to, or she showed me pictures of, has been guys that have been. No, they haven't been like. I think it's only been one American she's actually messed with. I'll keep that person nameless. But I for the most part, everybody I know I've seen they've been pretty boys. But yeah, I get what you're saying. No, fair enough. You know, but when I think about it, you're right. I mean, but here's the thing, though. Being fair, if I'm just gonna play devil's advocate, African women go through a lot of mess, man. Especially when they come from Africa. And that's why African women that are born in the United States. If they're born over there, they go through a lot of stuff, man. So, you don't find too many hot Africans to an American man, but to African guys, of course they love it. I mean, same thing with Mexican women. Like how many hot Mexican women do you find attractive as an American man? Being honest, that's not Americanized. You can't count J-Lo, you can't count Shakira. They've been Americanized. But how many do you find attractive? Seriously, that have not been Americanized.
Not a lot, man. Not a lot. I'm be honest with you. You're right.
No, that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, like, America really is the only country that's that superficial to where you have to be somewhat presentable, you know, at something. You know, if you don't have the looks, you have to be smart. If you don't have the looks, you have to have money. If you have the looks, you have to be able to at least say more than, you know, fee, fi, fo, fum. You know, like That's just the best I can do. But I mean, it's one of those things where if I'm playing devil's advocate with it, but I do agree. Like going no, it's not when you go to those family reunions or those parties, you're not looking to hook up with anybody. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, no, you're pretty much going there for the rice. That's what I go there for anyway. Just the rice.
I'm going there for the rice.
Yeah,
no, I don't go there for the rice either.
Oh, you don't.
No, I don't go for the rice either.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I go to the fucking rice. Hey, much as I talk about that family, they could make the fuck out some rice. I tell you that. And shit's just you can't get that shit in any other spot. So yeah, man, I think we've been ignorant enough for this time being, man. But you're right though. A lot of people that you see that come over from you're right. Now I will say this though, you live in PG County, so to go, this is a little bit way off topic. Since you're talking about African women, you lived in PG County, man, and I've taken obviously Frank out there playing numerous times, man. It's a lot of good-looking Ethiopians out there.
I have some stories about some Ethiopians. I've never actually pursued one because I find them to be absolutely nuts.
Really?
Oh man, like this one Ethiopian chick we met her. We haven't even gone an hour yet. So here's so I used to go out to clubs in Baltimore all the time because we couldn't get into DC clubs with a lot of the crew we were with because a lot of them just didn't fit the criteria or whatever. So we would go to Baltimore clubs. So there's another cat named Ryan, there's the other cat named Adam. We would go together. So we went out to I can't remember the name of the club, but it was right there next to power plant, and it was right outside the power plant. I don't know if it's still there or not. But we go there one night, and Ryan gets hammered. He gets so hammered. He's already a dumb individual, but like he was even dumber, and I didn't think that was possible. So he gets hammered, and like the whole time he's dancing with this skinny Ethiopian chick. Now to me and Adam, she wasn't attractive, but like he's all over her, and like her friends, like she's trying to hook us up with her friends. So like she has two friends, and she's into Ryan, and so like the other friends are like hanging out with us. But me and Adam we really don't find him attractive. But we're like, this is our boy.
Got play interference.
I mean, there was need to play interference because they were all looking for a hookup, pretty much, right?
Right.
So we all exchanged numbers. I had mine, he had his, he had his, whatever. So a few days go by, my phone rings. Anybody that knows me, I don't answer my phone, but I don't answer my phone for anybody. Like it's like unless we have an ongoing relationship, it's one of those things where I just don't answer. I'm very bad with my phone. So if we do happen to text back and forth, like I text like you, MJ, people like that, but it's mainly because we also have business as well as other things we talk about. So it's really an ongoing conversation.
Right.
So she happened to call me, but I answered the phone. So they all want to get together for like a triple date. I never heard of a triple. I heard of a double date, but not a triple date.
Triple date, fucking.
But I got where they were going with this. So it just so happened that night, Adam, he bowls. So he was like, I bowl, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in this tournament, so I can't do it that night. So I wasn't no way in the world going to hang out and do a double date with Ryan. He's dumb. That wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
So I told my Ethiopian, I said, hey, let's do our single thing tomorrow night. Well, she wants to meet him at the Cheesecake Factory in Columbia, Maryland. So Ryan says to me, hey, can you drive my car and drop me off? Because she's going to drive us to wherever we're going. I said, why don't you just drive the car and leave it in the parking lot? He said, I don't want to do that. So I said, all right, fair enough. So I go drop him off, and I go to Adam's little bowling thing. To be truthful, I had nothing going on. I just didn't want to mess with her. So, long story short, well, not long story, but fast forward, he says, hey, can you come pick me up? I'm ready, boom, boom, boom. So I drive it to Columbia, Maryland. We get out there, right? Like, that parking lot is completely empty. Anybody that's been to Columbia, Maryland, and Columbia Mall, when the parking lot's full, it's full. But when it's empty, it's deserted. You can't see any. You can see everything. So I pull up next to the car, and I'm like where are they at? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking inside the car, and they're like not in the car. So then I'm like, all right. So I hit him up. I'm like, hey, where you at? He's like, oh, I'm right in the car. I said, I don't see you. So he's like, no, we're on the other side of the car. I said, what? So I get out the car. These fools are having sex outside of the car on the ground. I'm sitting there. I'm like, why didn't you guys do it inside? And by the way, this is just me how I am.
Yeah, dumb.
Walking up, and they're still getting dressed. Like she's no imagination for me. So, like I'm walking, like, what? Who does this? Like, you know, it's like security going around. He's like, well, I just wasn't comfortable. And I look at her. I'm like, you okay? Yes, anything he needs. Yes, anything he needs. I was like, okay, it's time for us to go because it was just weird. I just didn't get it. But anyways, I say that story to say this: like in order for him to see her, because she eventually got the hint that me and Adam were blowing off her friends. So she said, "Look here, I would love to, but your friends aren't calling my friends back." So we eventually took the hit for him to see her. So we went out with them, whatever. Nice girls, like they are some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Like sweetest girls, like, but just I wasn't attracted to her. Like I said, she was very nice, but like,
Right.
I had to eventually tell her when we went out solo. I said, look, I don't know what you're looking for, but I can't even have sex with you because I don't feel it. And she was like, I understand, but you're just cool. I like you. I like you. I like you. And it's one of those things where just like it's a bunch of them out there, right?
Right.
You might find some attractive ones, but like I say that story to say this: the girl, like as cool as mine was, and as cool as Adam's was, the one that Ryan got was crazy. Like this chick pulled a full-fledged Naomi, like she knew me. Like this chick was like, when she couldn't find Ryan, she was texting my phone. How she got my number to this day, I don't know. But like, she texted me like, "Hey, where's Ryan?" I'm like, "Well, this is Ryan." And she's like, "No, this is whatever her name was. It's like a 15-letter word that I can't pronounce." And then I'm like, "Oh, exactly, something soggy like that." So, so something like that. So, when she said it, I was like, "Okay, well, sweetheart, have you tried calling him?" And she was like, "Nah, I haven't. I called him, but he's not answering his phone." I said, "Well, sweetheart, you can't call my phone looking for him because at the end of the day, it was like 2 a.m. I was like, sweetheart, you can't call my phone looking for him. I'm not his keeper. Like, we hang out, but like, you have to understand, like, this is just not cool, And so she eventually stopped. But I mean, it took her like 2 months, and she was still texting my phone. And she was like, she was telling me how she loved him, and I was like, once she told me she loved him, I said, look here, Soggy, you gotta hit the bricks. Like, this ain't gonna happen, I was like, if you love him, I said email him or something, I was like, I can't help you no more, and I've also had other friends who have experienced that, like they've tried to get an Ethiopian knocked off their bucket list or whatever, and like next thing you know, like they find out that the broad's crazy. But I mean, look here, man, you can't. I understand. I once had those false dreams of knocking every culture off my bucket list. It's not reality. You know why? You're gonna run to somebody that's gonna be. Some cultures are just crazy. You don't do that. Like you don't just screw somebody and then not talk to them. That's only in the American culture where you can get away with that, and really you're not supposed to get away with it, but we do because you know why? It's just a part of our culture. But the other cultures are not used to it. They're not used to like giving their heart and soul, and the next thing you know, they're like, "But I love you. I love you.
Yeah,
I love you."
Yeah,
and then next thing you know,
fucking Big Boom and shit like that.
Exactly, like they're not used to getting dumped after they had the abortion for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you can't do that to these people. And she stalked him for a good while. I remember the last time I talked to him, I don't talk to him anymore. But the last time I talked to him was like a few years ago. And he told me she still, like from time to time, like she found him on Facebook and like she still like hits him up from time to time. Like I'm like, you still entertain it? He's like, no, I just ignore it. But he was like, it's one of those things where I still get texts from her every now and then. I'm like, that's, you know what? That's to be expected. I'm not surprised. I mean, I hate to come up disrespectful, but let's be honest. The only culture that's used to being treated like crap as far as women, if it's not, it's probably Africans and Japanese women.
Yeah.
Which is not good. I'm not promoting that by any means or anything. That's just, but if we're looking at history, that really is it.
Yeah. I wanted to say maybe. Well, I know one thing I definitely don't want: fucking Jamaican women. I know they are fucking crazy. I can't.
Oh man, let me tell a quick story, man. We went to this club called Crossroads out there in DC, a pool club, Jamaican club, whatever, right?
Right.
So I'm out there with a bunch of white folks, or whatever, right? And they're cool white folks. They're not like trying to be anything else. They know they're white, but they just want to experience a Jamaican club. I said, well, the only club I've ever been to where you get in my opinion, up there in that side of town, I was like, probably Crossroads, it's pretty cool. So, no lie, we were in line waiting. I don't know what happened. All I know is like A fight started in line. They pulling out guns. I'm like, I left. I said, oh man, this is too authentic. I said, man, this is too authentic, man. I gotta go.
Too authentic.
These fools stay in line.
Oh yeah, this is wild. This is too authentic. That's fucking authentic and shit right there. You might would have been from Jamaica shit.
So I leave. These fools stay in line. Next thing I know, they hit my phone up. Where are you? I said, y'all didn't see they got guns, man. I'm in the car.
Like y'all didn't smell that ganja and fucking Soul Glow going around, motherfucker. Them guns being pulled out.
So they eventually got out of line. But I said, man, nah. It's one of those things where I've never even found a Jamaican woman attractive. But once again, I've never even looked at them like that because, like you said, man, you can smell all kinds of crazy on them, man. Nah, ain't gonna happen.
I already know, you know. Thing kind of turned me off was this one girl who was from Jamaica in my school and she couldn't fucking read. She'd be stuck on the word "the" and shit. Like she'd just be like "ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta, ta-ta," and you'd be looking at the shit like the fuck? What is wrong with you? The fucking motherfucker, come on now, use your shit. Motherfucker just be stuck on the. Motherfucker stuck on and shit. And why the fuck you keep raising your hand to fucking read first? God damn, we been in class for like 2 hours. We been sitting in class for like 2 fucking hours waiting for that bitch to read.
That's a quotable. Why you raise your hand to read first?
Right. Why the fuck do you raise? That's what I'm about to say. Why raise your hand to read first when you can't read? Come on now. Fucking ridiculous. Why repent?
I'm done.
Why repent when we get nothing but fucking croats around here? This show is basically for fucking Alone in the Dark, who I said our show was terrible, or the backup show, the A show. We moved back to the B show. We moved back to the A show now. So you guys gotta step it up, and I'm pretty sure I'll be on the rant on Wednesday. But
we're never on the B show. I mean, here's the thing: it goes Why Repent, then Hate Gang, and then Dare Disagree. How about that one?
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes. That's a shout out to all you fuckers out there. Because, God damn it, no views. It's like, I'm joking. We love the guys over there. We love the guys over there. They disagree. Nothing but a good ribbon. But, yeah, man, back to actual serious, you know. Not serious, but actually back to a little bit more business. Like you said, the single will be dropping at 10:10. So, a few minutes after the show, 8 minutes, counting down right now, 8 minutes before our first single, Light It Up, drops. The video should be coming in the summer. We actually don't have a date for that, I believe. But the video should be coming in the summer. You know, Why Repent coming out April 30th. I'm pretty sure. I'll be getting the fucking shit wrong. April 30th, am I right? Yeah, I don't know. You would think I'm not a fucking part of the project if I get dates wrong. My life, listen, once again, don't fucking raise your hand if you can't read, and my life is in shambles to whatever the day may bring, man. And I'm your host, Cold Conscience.
Slow chemical.
And we hope it stays soggy for you fuckers. See you later. 10:10, single dropping. Light it up.